The second strategy for today is not a strategy we use when we think about subtraction as taking away, like counting back, but it's like we saw in that first video. It's about understanding subtraction as finding the difference. And that's why the strategy is called finding the difference. So, here is our problem. 45 take away 26. Now for finding the difference, we again are going to use a number line. There we go, a nice number line. Now, when we want to find the difference between two things, we need to see them both, don't we? When we want to find the difference between 45 and 26, then we need to put both of those values onto our number line, both of those numbers onto our number line, so that we can see the difference. So what I'm going to do is put both numbers on my number line. I'm going to put 26 on this side and 45 on that side, because most of us, have it in our minds that the numbers get bigger as you go that way. Right, so we've got both values or both numbers placed on the number line, and now we need to find the difference between them. And what we can actually do is use addition. We can use addition to help us find the difference. And what I mean by that is we're going to start at 26 and we're going to count on. We're going to add until we get to 45. And once we've done that, then we're going to see what the difference is. So let's begin. I'm going to add 4 to start us off. I wonder why I've added 4. You're right. I've added 4 because look what happens when we add 4. We get 30, and that's a nice round number to work from. Alright, so now we're at 30 and we need to still get all the way to 45. So, okay, I feel confident enough to add 10. Alright, and that gives me 45. Oh, sorry, not 45. And that gives me 40. And now what do I have left? Well, I can see that all I have to do now to get to 45 is add 5. So is the answer 45? That doesn't make sense. 45 take away 26 is 45. That can't be right. That's not the answer. Is the answer 26? No, that doesn't make sense either. So where do I find the answer? Hang on. Finding the difference is all about the difference between those numbers. So what is the difference between 26 and 45? The difference is what I counted. So now what I need to do is see what I counted to find out the difference. So it was 4 and 10, that gives me 14, and 5. 14 plus 5 is 19. So 4 plus 10 plus 5 gives me 19, and that's the answer. The difference between 26 and 45 is 19. Let's try something a little bit trickier. Oh my goodness, this is quite a problem, and surely it's going to be quite tricky. I mean, look at those great big numbers. Well, let's see. Draw my trusty number line. Finding the difference is always about finding the difference between two things, two values, two numbers. So I've got to put both of them on my number line. Put the small value, small number down here, 1,998. And then I'm going to put my larger number over here. Let's give it a go. I'm going to add 2 to 1,998. And that gives me a nice round number, 2,000. Let's continue with this momentously difficult problem. So now I need to get from 2,000 all the way to 2001. Surely, yeah. All I have to do is add 1. That wasn't that difficult. So what is the difference between 1,998 and 2001? Well, the difference is what I've added. And that is 2 and 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So the difference is 3. That wasn't as tricky as I thought. And you know what? That's actually shown me something quite interesting. Finding the difference is actually a very good strategy to use when you have two numbers which are actually quite similar in size. For example, I'll give you one more. 321 take away 317. I put my smaller value there and my larger number over here. All right, and plus 3 to give me a nice round number, 320. Oh, there we go again. Plus 1. What is the difference? The difference is 4. I know a lot of you do subtraction using column method, but rarely, if you had a problem like this, finding the difference would be the most efficient strategy. And over the years to come, it will get to a point where you will simply be doing it in your head. All right. Good luck with that, guys.